Those of you who know me know that I'm a big fan of second-hand bookstores, and some of our leisure time is actually spent finding new places to get books around the country. And recently I picked up, for the princely sum of 50p, this book, Boohoo. I feel I have to explain to the younger viewers in the Creative Shift family. Boo.com was one of the first online retailers, and in fact it had a fairly spectacular crash, having burned through hundreds of millions of investor pounds. It was founded by a very talented couple, a young Swedish couple, and really I think the couple of things I took away from Boohoo, the story of the decline of Boo.com, was they were ahead of their time. Actually, the sort of website they wanted to build and couldn't, you can now virtually make yourself with a few simple tools from an online provider like Squarespace or WordPress. And they also wanted to create a brand world that had a kind of publication, really smart people writing smart things that then allowed you to enter the world of fashion and access the products. All of this was great, it just had never been done before, so everything cost a lot of money to do. But one of the really key things I took away from this story, and Boohoo is a first-person account written by one of the founders of the 18 months of a sort of giddy startup to crash, and how they got investors and how they engaged with people. But he was the CEO, and one of the things that really comes through very strongly is there was times that his youth and his inexperience really worked in his favour, because he was visionary and enthusiastic and tireless. But there were other times that didn't work so well for him. And what he really needed, and he actually says in the book, is that he needed a really effective chairman. He needed, or chairperson, he needed someone to chair the business, predominantly that he could speak with that person and reflect on how best to move the business forward. And in particular, he needed somebody to help him manage investor relations, key stakeholders that somehow he wasn't reading right. And I think that's still true today. We're always talking here at Creative Shift about the importance of mentors. And whether you're a freelancer, a sort of an organisation of one, or a much bigger company, if you're leading that company, who's that person of experience with whom you're going to talk to about guiding the business, keeping it going on its planned path, and also who can help you manage the key relationships that you need to make your business go where you want to. You don't have to be managing millions and millions of pounds of investor money. You don't even have to have an official board of directors, a brains trust, an advisory board, your own personal board. Some group of people that you can get guidance from is a really important part of business support. And I really think there isn't a business I've seen that's managed any sort of growth that doesn't have people in that role to fulfill that function. So you might not become splashed all over the front page of the FT with both your growth and your decline, but you're still running a business and you're still fulfilling your vision. Who's helping you do that?